Saving money feels right. Just like when things are packed tidy and tight. Get auto insurance that fits your budget and your needs. Save up to 10% when you bundle auto and renter's insurance. Get a quote today.
More boxes, more options. Grainger has over 1,700 box types in stock and ready to help you pack, store, and ship everything. And you can count on Grainger to deliver your boxes fast. Count on Grainger for boxes. Call or click Grainger.com/boxes today.
Luxray Protection. Luxray Protection. Luxray Protection. Luxray Protection. Luxray Protection. Luxray Protection.
Yurt, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. We are doing live reactions tonight, and I'm going to take this time out first to say thank you to all my subscribers. We passed over 800. We actually passed over 800 last week. It happened while I wasn't really paying attention, but I had put out another video, so I was going to do a live over the weekend, but my weekend was a little bit busier than I thought it was going to be. So we doing a live tonight. Normally tonight would be the night where I do a recording and then, I'm spending 3 hours editing. I'm not doing none of that tonight. We are just hopping straight into the live. So I'm about to do a recycled bottle. Y'all have seen this before if you have been on from the beginning of the channel, but this is one of my pride and joys. We got to start the evening off right. We starting it off with Candle of the Evening. And this right here is the Titanic. This is a Ship House vodka bottle. It's crazy that this is a vodka bottle. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is so creative And like whoever blew the glass pause to make this, y'all got some skill, man. Do you see do y'all hold on, I gotta reach around the mic. Do y'all see the levels and the detail? Like that is crazy. And I nicknamed this the Titanic because it's a ship. Yeah. No real surprise there. But also, the scent in here, we gotta give it the smell tester. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo! That almost woke me up. Now, what's the smell in here? The scent in here is called water floral. So that's the other reason I called it the Titanic, because we've got a more aqua aroma, if you will. Now, the water floral, it's got water lily nectar in it, and it's got some other florals, very reminiscent of being by some water. It's very clean, very fresh. I haven't lit this. Let me tell y'all, I made this like almost 3 years ago. And it still smells like I made it yesterday. Like I really don't need to do the smell test. I can smell it from across the room. Like right here, I can smell it. Off camera, I can smell it. So I haven't made a new candle yet. I am actually going to be making some candles this week because I'm doing a little bit of a collaboration with another company. So they sent me some bottles that they want to see be made into a candle. So that's gonna be exciting. And yeah, so I will show it to y'all when it's done. But I didn't want to pull out the bottle and do all of that because it's not done yet. I gotta show y'all the finished product. You feel me? So, like I said, we going with the old school. This is one of my prides and joy. I need to light this soon. Like I need to light it soon. I want to light it, and I actually kind of have an idea of what I want to do when I light it. I'll reveal that. I'll tell y'all that because I don't care. But when I go to light it, I want it to be kind of an experience. So I want to get a video. One of my buddies, he does videos. If y'all ever see all the way to the end and you actually check out the video at the end of my recordings, I put a video out done by one of my homies, and he's over at V Miracle Films. He's the owner of V Miracle Films, and he did that for me. We took the bottles out to the park, and he did his videographer thing, pause, and got some great footage, and he really did a nice job. I really appreciate him for doing that, and y'all go check him out, V Miracle Films. But I think I'm gonna have him do something with this where he records it being lit, and then we'll do like I don't know, we'll figure something out, because I want to catch the wax as it melts, and then in the background, I'm playing the Titanic theme song as the wax begins to melt. I gotta do it like that. That's how I want to light this candle. And I want to make it, like a video I share with y'all. I just think it'd be fun. I'm in my creative pause. My creative juices are flowing right now, so let me check out the chat, what we got going on here. Oh, shout out to my homegirl. She's in the chat tonight. She's blowing it up. Pause. Shout out to her. Thank you. Hey, yeah, light it up for 1,000 subs, though. Light it up for 1,000 subs. We are getting close. I'm at like 930 or something like that. So I'm really excited. Also, since we got, so far ahead, this is the check-in for the 800 subs. I'm going to do another live stream this week for the 900 subs. So I'm going to do another live reaction live stream. I'm going to have to get me some videos ready, some other things ready, because, I like doing that. I think it's a cool way to just kind of connect with all of you all, but also just, hey, it's a cool way to celebrate reaching a milestone. And as much as I talk about us, celebrate the victories and celebrate the small victories. So, we're reaching more people. More people are coming through to the channel, checking the videos out, all of those sorts of things. hey, we got to celebrate those milestones as we reach them, right? So, get me up to 1,000 subs. I have some special things planned for that evening. I have some special dedications I want to do and things like that. But that's going to be a fun live stream. Promise. That's going to be a good one. So let's get on to some reactions. Give me about 2 seconds because y'all know I be struggle streaming out here. I don't have it all the way down pat yet. See, the one thing I will say, I like that we are moving up quicker and quicker because it's making me practice. I have to learn on the fly, but it's making me practice. So, hey, let's keep it on up. Let's keep growing and let's jump right into it. Now, y'all might see me with some headphones on. That's because some of the stuff I'm going to play has sound and I want to be able to hear what it says. So, I got that advice from one of my homies, Air and Animal. Y'all go check out his channel as well. That's Air and Animal. He does anime music video reactions. He does some different anime reactions, but also he reacts to just some other stuff as well. Got a lot of anime or what do I want to say? Like anime influenced stuff over there, but also he's got a gaming channel and he does game on his channel from time to time. He's kind of moved away from that a little bit. I personally want him to get back to it. One, because I love seeing him die in a game is fun. Watching somebody die in a video game and seeing them get frustrated, it's entertaining. It is entertaining. And I'm not gonna lie, he keeps it entertaining when that happens. And I'm always in the chat talking trash. And I miss being able to talk trash. So go back to playing video games, bro. But also he does like some horror games and like indie horror games and things like that. And I've talked about it before, but like some of them jump scares and stuff, the reactions are priceless. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But all right, we gonna get all up into it. Pause. That was crazy. That was crazy. But I'll be right back. I'm about to get what I'm looking for situated. All right, all right. So we got to start it off with something motivational from the very beginning. What does this post say? It says, "Be him, the man who knows the grass is greener wherever he stands because he brings value to every space he's in. You are him, bro." And you know how it is over here. We all about motivation. We all about building each other up. And to be honest, yeah, this is for the men out there, but hey, for the ladies too. Just know that you are who you are supposed to be. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and go out there and be great. Don't worry about who's doing what. Don't worry about, you know, don't worry about who's who and where the grass is green and all of that. The grass is green wherever you are. There's a famous saying, the party don't start till I walk in. So you have to approach things with that sort of attitude. Yeah, you might be missing out on something, but I guarantee you ain't missing that much. And if you are present around people who you enjoy and things like that, then they're going to appreciate your presence too. Your presence is a present, and that is some real spit. So keep that in mind, and we're going to keep moving forward. All right, I'm about to move on to the next thing. I'm coming back, y'all. Hey, but how y'all like my headphones though? Don't pay attention to the little microphone. But I love these headphones. First of all, they're extra comfortable. Extra comfortable. These are some gaming headphones I got a while back. Man, whoever told me to check out gaming stuff, thank you. because it is truly like the most comfortable stuff. The most comfortable stuff. All right. I'm actually about to dip into some music right quick because this lady goes hard. I found her on Instagram one day and I thought it was kind of weird. She was getting her hair done, and while she's getting her hair done, she was talking, and then she just started rapping, and I was like, wait, what? Play that back, play that back, play that back. So we about to check that out right quick.
Story about this cat that I know. I met him up at the club. He was from where I had growed up. Southwest Ailey, Texas, so I strode up. No more braces, baby, I had glowed up. He twirled me and said, my. I thought, oh, he really feel himself. He's a funny guy and I like it. So much so that he thought he should wife it. We got married and it was married up until life hit. Spirit of division got loose and caused some derision. I was ridiculing, pointing fingers, but lacking submission in myself. Come on, Savannah, he's a good man. Now for real, he was doing the very best that he can, so was I. We buckled down and really gave our lives unto Christ. In his sanctification opened our eyes. He reformed us, washed us in his blood, and he adorned us. Planted life up in my belly, we had turned the corner. Then we lost him before he took a breath. That's when I knew that grief had such a depth. That's when I knew my husband was the best. That's why I say it with passion and with my chest. That's why I be speaking ardently about my man. That's why the fervor and zeal be oozing up out my glands. So today the flow devoted into ardent communication about my love of my friend and my ardent dedication to be faithful. Let me tell you the story about this cat that I know. I met him up at the club. He was from where I had growed up.
My bad, y'all. Struggle streaming. But what I liked about that, and I've seen this in a couple of her raps and things like that. What I like is first of all, the flow is crazy. It's not super technical or anything like that, but she has a very nice flow. I like the way that her beat selection, I like how she just kind of goes with it. But you can also tell that, some of it may be prepared, but it sounds like it's mostly a freestyle, right? But then on top of that, like the content in and of itself, this isn't just lyrics she threw together. This was something that she really wanted to talk about. And you can tell that it is real to her life. She talking about her and her husband and how she met, like just giving you the brief overview of their story of a relationship. And what I like is not only did she, praise him, which is great. I love seeing that, especially when it comes to a relationship, but also like she had things to talk about. She talked about the struggles. Not everything was hunky dory, not everything was perfect. She also took accountability. She's like, hey, some of this was on me. I struggled with this. We struggled with this. It wasn't just, all on one side or all on the other. We struggled and then we overcame. We stuck together, we overcame. And, I don't try to get too much into relationship content, but I really do like the fact that she addressed things in a more holistic way. And it wasn't to put anybody down or, talk one side or the other. This isn't a man versus woman thing. This is it's kind of like that thing where it's like, hey, marriage isn't perfect, but this is how we got through the struggles. Y'all can't see my hands. Marriage isn't perfect. This is how we got through the struggles. But it's that honesty, it's that rawness. That's what I really liked about that. So shout out to her. Let me look. Her name is Janelle Grant. I really like, I didn't even hear that one when I came across her at first, but I really like her. She's cool. She got bars. All right. We struggle streaming today. I'm going to go back with some more music. shout out to this woman right here. Now, she might look familiar to some of y'all. She was in Dochi's, what's the show that's on PBS? Tiny Desk. Sorry, she was on Dochi's Tiny Desk playing the trumpet. And she can play. She can play. I really enjoyed her. So I'm going to try and find a video of her playing right quick. If my internet wants to load, I'm about to follow while I'm sitting here waiting. Okay, let's see if we can find us a video right quick. Yeah. I was hoping it was a little bit longer, but she can play for real, man. I love music. All right, I love music. I love instrumental music. A lot of people don't know that about me, but coming up, I was actually raised on jazz and classical music, and I've been to a number of different jazz musicians concerts. I've been to a number of classical concerts, orchestras, all that. So that's a special place in my heart. And I'm not gonna lie, she can play. I really enjoy her music. I don't know if she has an album out or anything like that, but I'm gonna find out because I would like to know. I would like to know. But like I said, she can play, y'all, and she be playing that thing, man. She be playing. So y'all check her out. That's Tate Music. Really dope artist. Love it. All right, I'm still struggle streaming. I'm looking for my next post because I got lost having to go backwards. Give me 2 seconds. Now she got that song stuck in my head.
Dear basketball, from the moment
Oh yeah. This is the one I want to watch. All right, I'm struggle streaming, y'all, but I found it. Okay.
From the moment I started rolling my dad's tube socks and shooting imaginary
Shout out to Kobe.
Dear
what just
basketball.
happened?
From the moment I started rolling my dad's tube socks.
Oh, he going up.
And shooting imaginary game-winning.
Oh no.
Dear basketball.
Oh no.
From
Did
the
y'all
moment
see
I started
that?
rolling my dad's
Did
tube
y'all see
socks
that?
and shooting imaginary game-winning.
Hey, yo, hold up. I did not realize. I didn't watch that one before I posted it up on here. Did y'all see that? Bro, what is going on with these kids these days, bro? First of all, young man, you knew you was nowhere near tall enough to be trying to go up like you was LeBron James, about to cock it back and dunk it like that. No. And like I said, I hadn't watched this before yet, so I'm thinking, all right, this about to be a highlight play. What? And then not y'all got Kobe in the background doing the voiceover work. No, that was funny. That was funny. No, you got me. You got me on that one. You got me on that one. All right. As I'm looking for this next one, that was so funny. He completely missed that. I was not ready for that. I'm going to take it back. Actually, yeah, I got to take it back, y'all. I got to take it back. We going to do this one. So I don't know how many of y'all got Snapchat. So I got Snapchat and I sent out a snap the other day because it's the start of the NFL playoffs. And I sent out a snap of my Cleveland Browns hat. And I sent it to my friends and I was like, we're just going to pretend that the Browns are in the playoffs. And I got a bunch of replies of just people smiling like, yeah, go Brownies. We're going to win this one this year. So this next video is going to be dedicated to the Browns. And back when times were great. Now, we didn't win that year. I'm gonna preface it by that, but this was one of the better games that we did win, and we won it against that team, just like we won the game against that team this year. But we're gonna go to that.
And they start with a horrible snap, and the Browns bouncing into the end zone. The winner of that award is
had to pick these highlights.
Mayfield with throw caught over the middle by Landry. Jarvis Landry inside the 10. And Kareem Hunt.
Oh, I miss Kareem. I miss Kareem.
You don't want this in the playoffs.
Second and 20. Fires over the middle again. High.
Interception. Let's go.
At the 44-yard line. Blocking.
He almost ran that back.
Does he get another here? He's around the corner. He's
Kareem.
Then back off of it. Passes batted.
Another pick. Let's go.
Mayfield to the end zone here. Mayfield throws. Chubb makes the grab. Gets some blocking.
Oh, I miss Nick Chubb too.
And Chubb is going to go all the way to the end zone. In the pocket. Intercepted at the 49-yard line.
This is just beauty right here.
Round image of Kevin Stefanski. They just didn't care.
All right, that was just memories. That was simply beautiful. That was just simply beautiful. If you are a Pittsburgh fan out there, sorry, not sorry. I had to watch that this evening. Y'all are playing right now, and quite frankly, I don't really care about the game. I only care about Pittsburgh when they play us, in all honesty, because otherwise, who cares? But I had to. Carly said, I already knew what you were speaking of. Yeah, I had to play it. I had to play it. And you know what? Sorry, not sorry. Like I said, I'm not sorry about it. That was back when, oh man, our offense was really firing on all cylinders. We had two dynamic running backs, Nick Chubb, who was just a powerhouse. And I'm not going to lie, I miss Nick Chubb. Like, if there was a way for us to get him back, I wish we could do it, because I think he thrived here. I really do. I think he thrived here. I haven't really seen much of him in Houston at all. I don't really know because I don't follow them, but Nick, if you're able to, come on back, man. Come on back. We welcome you, brother. We will welcome you. Whether he's the starter or not, him and Quinshawn together, I think that would be great. I think it would be great. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think anybody will be able to stop us. I think with a good run game, we can do all the other stuff a lot easier. Just a whole lot easier. So, I don't know. You never know. All right. We're going to hop back into a little bit more motivational stuff. So this right here, I'm going to talk about this right here. This says, never be a prisoner to your past. It was just a lesson. Not a life sentence. I want to talk about that for a minute, because we all have made mistakes in our lives. We all have things that we are not proud of. You know, we all have those bad times that we have went through. We all have suffered in this life and all those sorts of things. And really what I want to say to you all is just that, you know, you are not bound to your mistakes. Every day that you get a chance to wake up, is a new day for you to, you know, break away from those bad habits, or learn from that mistake that you made, or change the way your life can be. And I've said that in some other videos as well, but you know, I want to repeat it because it is important. I think that a lot of times we dwell on the past, and we dwell on, you know, where we were, instead of focusing on where it is we want to go. What is it that you want to do with your life? Where is it that you want to be? What do you see yourself doing? What is the vision that you have for your life? And if you pay too much attention to the past, You can't see the future. You can't have a vision if you always looking behind. We don't have eyes all over our heads. We have eyes in the front of our heads so that we can see forward, not backwards. You know, you're not supposed to do both at the same time. Honestly, it'd be kind of confusing. Take this as an opportunity. Take this as, challenge yourself. Try to let go of those things in the past that are holding you back. If you got to forgive somebody else who, they got on your nerves or they did something, forgive them and move on. Forgive yourself. A lot of us can't let go of the past because we can't forgive ourselves for some of the mistakes that we made. Forgive yourself. I'm not trying to just say, hey, get over it, but forgive yourself. You have the ability to turn things around, but you can't dwell on the past. Now, I'm not saying forget everything, because you do need to know what mistake not to make again. Don't make that same mistake, but forgive yourself, move on so that you can move forward. That's all I'm talking about right there. So, I got to throw my little motivational pieces in, but that's one of the things. Now, as I go and search for my All right, we back. I'm struggle streaming, y'all. I apologize. But I got some more music for y'all. This right here is a violinist, and she was going crazy. I don't know where. Shout out to her. I really want to, and I might do that this year, but I really want to shine a light on all the artists doing something, but especially the female artists doing something. Back in 2023, I spent some time just kind of building up my female artist library. I had a lot of people who I like and things like that, but I really wanted to delve into female artists and find some who, I had never heard of before. I really want to expand my library. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. I'm going to show y'all just this little clip, and we will get to it right now. Play that thing. That was it on that. But hey, my girl was playing that violin. Okay, the thing I love. So here's another thing. I drop another little tidbit about myself. So growing up, I played a stringed instrument. We all had to pick an instrument when I was in like grade school, something like that, and I chose the cello. I was okay. I never got super good at it. I wish I kind of wish I would have stayed with it a little bit. I got more into sports and things like that, but I kind of wish that I would have stayed with the cello. I was all right. I was all right. I couldn't do I can't even do it with that hand. So I broke my arm, and ever since then, some of that motion that you see pause, where she's, kind of rotating at the wrist, it's a little difficult for me. Pause, all and all that. But, yeah, I kind of wish I would have stayed with it. I might pick it back up in my later life. You never know. I don't know. If you ever see me out here playing the cello like that, I decided to pick it back up. But I really like her talent. She played that thing super well, man. And here's the thing that I like about stringed instruments. Sorry, I got off on the tangent there, but here's what I like about the stringed instruments. When you're flowing and you're in that like flow state of playing, as you saw in the video, it really starts to like take over the entire body, and you see it in the movement of how she's even playing. And then not only are you seeing her energy being transferred from her playing through herself, but then it's cyclical because it goes back into herself. Back into the instrument. So it's like you're getting this, you're getting the energy of her movements and of her enthusiasm for the song through her playing. And I love that. That's what I really like about all instruments, to be honest, all instruments, but especially the stringed instruments. The stringed instruments and the winds, you can tell when somebody has hit that flow state. They are just going. Okay, I love it. They are going. And those are the things I used to look for when I was at different concerts and stuff. Like if I'm at a concert and I'm watching that, man, you can tell which one of the artists is like really feeling the song that night and all of that, because you just see them. Sometimes they even play with their eyes closed and all that, but you see it reverberate and you see it spread throughout the entire orchestra or the entire group of whoever they're playing with. And then you see that reverberate out to the audience. It's something amazing to see when you are live. When you're watching a concert live, especially when it's instrumental, it is crazy to see. It is an experience. It's an experience for sure. And shout out to her. Her name is Annie Gladden Collins, I think. Yeah, Annie Gladden Collins. That was dope. That was dope. Now, we're going to go on to some more motivation, but this one's kind of funny. This one is kind of funny. So let me open it up here. It says, so this says, do crapping. Don't let a crackhead try harder than you. Hey, that's real. That's real right there. You can't let them try harder than you. And excuse me, YouTube, I don't know if that's, I don't know if y'all like that, but the message is clear. If they can get it done, why can't you? So go out there and be better than your local crackhead, okay? I want to see y'all try harder than your local crackhead. All right, I'm going with some more music. This guy, he is a battle rapper. Anderson Burris. I don't know if I said that right, but hey, bro had some bars. And when you see this, you're going to be very surprised by his style and his flow and who he is. So I'm about to play that right quick.
It's Danny. Every day's mad long. How many times you heard Baby Shark? Probably hate that song. Can't even tell his kids apart. Their bond ain't that strong. He'd be like, Daddy's home, kids. Go put your name tags on. He's never at peace, feeling trapped and can't leave. He needs a hand around the house like the Addams family. What? You're out here raising 10 kids on these battle rap leagues? Rap wouldn't be your only option if you had a plan B, but you don't. That's when Danny leaves, he has personal baggage. Family tree's looking like a tournament bracket. He learned his daughter was a stripper and he didn't know how to cope. She films herself on OnlyFans with dildos down her throat. At least someone in your family can perform without a choke. You are so white it's becoming pathetic. If I pocket checked you, I'd get a bump in my credit. He hears the smoke detector beep, he's gonna run in and check it. He can swap out the batteries in under a second. Look, I know we're both white, but stick to the facts. See, the difference is that I be dripping in swag. Circus trainer, I be whipping a jag with a fresh red coat like when the British attacked. I'm good in every hood, rock a visitor's pass. How does someone like you even get into rap? You're way whiter than me and I got an issue with that. You're so white, I bet you don't even wish you were black. This guy is the final boss. I'm just a nerd with a Rubik's Cube. This is where my white side comes across. See, before I started Rubik's Cube, I was lining up squares.
Hey, yo.
I didn't need any
Boy
help.
got bars,
I was
bro.
climbing the tiers.
Boy got
I've been
bars.
grinding for years. Why are y'all surprised that I'm here? Homie, I've been playing solo my entire career. Even
He
if
just
she
saw
did
that?
ask me out, I'm not sure she'd accept. She wants
Oh,
someone her
not
own
grandma.
age. That's why she's flirting with death. I'm not playing with her. I'm not
Not
playing
grandma. You better leave
You'll
grandma
never get a
alone.
date. You look decrepit for your age. Take the plastic off your couch and inject it in your face. Of course you're pushing a cane. You're out here looking decayed. Of course you walk with a limp. You have 1 foot in the grave. I know.
Hey,
I
yo.
know I've been sounding like your friend, but that's about to end. Both of my grandmas are dead because I rap battled them. Anderson, you got.
Hey, yo. Hey, my boy was going crazy. But, hey, you violated grandma now. Come on now. Now, I know she stepped up on the stage. I don't know why you did that, grandma. But you can't ether grandma like that. You can't. I did like that last line though, where he was like, both of them R.I.P. because I rap battled them. That was cold. That was cold. And that plastic line was crazy. That plastic line was crazy. But hey, yo, boy got bars. Boy got bars. Now, I'm not always the biggest battle rapper fan, and the reason my thing is like they do a lot of repeating the lines. If anybody has watched that, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like they go over their lines like 2, 3, 4 times. And I get it. You want everybody to hear because sometimes the crowd reacts and then they don't catch the next line. But I'm just like, man, at least for the video, maybe edit it or something because I heard it. Okay, I heard it. And I don't know. When it comes to rap battle as well, sometimes it's just too long. Like, I don't want to hear y'all rap for 30 minutes. No, thank you. Make a diss track and call it a day. Give me 3, 4 minutes. 3, 4 minutes with a beat. Like, I don't want to hear you go a cappella for 40 minutes and then the other guy still got to go. I'm cool. But hey, my boy had bars. I really liked that video. That was funny. That was funny. He was really going after it with those people. All right, so the next one, oh man, now this one is a cartoon of a recent boxing match that just happened between 2 people. One is a well-renowned professional and the other is not. So I'm going to play this little cartoon and we'll get to it.
I've made a severe and continuing.
No, that was crazy. But it wasn't as accurate as it could have been, because I will give Jake Paul this. You ran for about 4 or 5 rounds. Um, for my thoughts, because actually somebody asked me would I do a video about my thoughts about the fight. I did not want to dedicate a whole video to that, so that's why I kind of just threw that in there, and I saw it and I thought it was funny. But my thoughts on the fight, man. First of all, I will say this, okay? I'm gonna give the flowers first. I applaud Jake Paul for having the courage to go into the ring and challenge someone of Anthony Joshua's caliber. Because let's be honest, we all know he ain't have no reason being in the ring. I don't know if that was a bucket list thing or what, but I applaud you for even looking at Anthony Joshua and thinking maybe you could pull it off, because you was doomed from the start. The man knocked out Francis Ngannou. I've never seen Francis Ngannou be knocked out. And I'm not saying that just simply because Francis is also the toughest in the world, but like, he was low-key the toughest in the world. The man knocked down Tyson Fury, who's one of the toughest in the world. He's only lost a boxing match to Usyk, who is, the unified champion right now. So I'm thinking in boxing tiers, it's like there's Usyk, he's number 1 right now. Tyson might be considered number 2. Anthony Joshua is like 3 or 4 out of the top 5 heavyweights, so baddest in the land. And you chose to fight him, and you thought you was gonna win? You behind closed doors, you did not think you was gonna win, bro. There's no, like, and here's my thing. Okay, so the one boxer who he has fought, nobody knew about the fight, and he lost it. He lost it. Now, he's fought other fighters, but they were not boxers. So you getting into the boxing ring with Anthony Joshua, that takes some real gusto. And you know what? I give you your propers on that. But you knew you was about to lose, bruh. You knew. And after seeing what his face looked like the next day, because see, and this is going more into my thoughts on the fight, I actually didn't think that Anthony Joshua really connected all like that until the knockout. I thought he was trying a little too hard to knock Jake Paul out. I thought he could have just, all right, fought the little technical fight until it was time to end it. I think that, he made some promises that he was a little too eager to keep. Like, well, it took you 6 rounds, so are you looking at that as a failure? Or how are you looking at that? Because it took you 6 rounds. But at the same time, just like, you still knocked him out. And we knew he was going to knock him out. We knew Jake Paul wasn't going to do nothing. I actually saw Jake Paul catch Anthony Joshua with a good shot. He caught him with a good shot, like straight to the temple, straight to the face, all of that. And then I watched Anthony Joshua not move a muscle. He was like, what was that? And I was like, yeah, this fight never should have happened. Now, congratulations to the both of them. They made some money. But, in terms of for the sport, I'm like, maybe you don't do this one. Or maybe it's just, an exhibition. Maybe this should have been like a sparring match that was televised or something. Because that's really what it looked like. It looked like a student was in there against his teacher. And the student was like, well, how come you ain't boxing such and such and such, and you took this L? And then the teacher was like, okay, step into the ring. And then he put him down. That's exactly what it looked like. So my thoughts on it, you know, without being too harsh, I just don't. Hey, great event. The fight, yeah, you could have saved that. Now, the fight I did really enjoy watching during that event, though, that Alicia Baumgartner fight was fire. That was a clinic. That was a clinic. So I did enjoy that. I did enjoy that. All right, I'm going to look for the next video. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. I'm struggle streaming. Y'all know how it goes. All right, I found the video I was looking for. So I want to shout out to this brother. I want to shout out to him because, first of all, his ingenuity. It takes a creative mind to come up with some things like this. But a lot of the creative minds, a lot of the inventive minds, they come up with things out of struggle. And, you know, I want you all to look at this video and kind of use it as motivation. You know, hey, you might be down in the dumps, you might be struggling, but one, a lot of us don't have it as bad as, you know, some other people in the world. But at the same time, sometimes you go through struggle so it can bring out the best in yourself. And that's what we're going to see here in this next video. Let me pull it on up. Sorry about the struggle stream.
Meet Taysir, an inventor from Gaza who built a homemade washing machine from scraps and spare parts. With restrictions on electricity supply, Taysir designed it to run by connecting it to a bicycle. The occupation forces forced Taysir to leave his home with his family and take shelter in a tent. But that did not stop him from innovating to solve a real problem. In Gaza, innovation isn't a luxury, it's survival.
All right, now, I'm not talking about none of the political stuff or anything like that, just so you know, YT, I'm not doing none of that. But I wanted to showcase this brother because here it is, he's faced with some, you know, poor circumstances. And he's still finding a way to get things done for him and his family. And that's just a credit to him. That's a credit to his, once again, his ingenuity, his creativity, and just his will to survive. You know, did y'all see him? He powered a washing machine using a bicycle. Nothing but, that's got to do nothing but garner respect from others. Because I guarantee you, he's not just doing his clothes. He's not just doing his family's clothes. I guarantee you he's out there helping the people who are also in that same situation. And it's people like this who they need to be lifted up and they need to be seen and things like that because he is out here doing great things. And not only that, he's showing the way for his family on how to get it done. Hey, yeah, we in some tough circumstances right now. But guess what? We're going to use our brains to the best ability and we going to get it done. So I really, really like that video. Shout out to him. I think it's Taysir or something like that. Good job, brother. You getting it done. All right. This is going to be the last video of the evening. We almost at an hour. So I'm going back to the music. And as I said before, I'm trying to build up the ladies, especially this evening. So I am going to go on to the next video. It is some music and it is by somebody who I really like. Now, y'all might have seen her on The Voice or on American Idol, but this girl, she actually has two different voices. One is what she calls her singing voice, and then the other is her speaking voice. Her speaking voice is like kind of squeaky and like cutesy and very high pitched and stuff. And then she goes to sing and she is a total dynamic diva. It's crazy. So y'all check her out. Her name is Wei Ani. And we about to look at it right now.
I heard somebody don't like me, but I don't got no problem. Fabulous ain't my fault.
This is not her
You
speaking.
know I'm from Harlem. No time to waste, it's true. Too much that I go through. Wait till I all. Taryn Harshaw, how y'all feeling?
That's her speaking voice.
I keep hearing that you got a problem with me. All these y'all be jabbing now. I guess we got beef. Tell the man whatever you want. I won't answer. I'm silencing my phone. But what you gon' do when I'm off you? Fine, I'm only want to talk to. I'm front paging you. Just all new. Now it's crazy how you think I'm out here chasing your fame. I'm really trying to understand, but we're not the same. I think you're scared to admit it. I think the jealousy did it. You slander my name without my permission. The next day you say that you love me. Which is it? Which is it? Cause what you gon' do when I'm off you? Fine, I'm only want to talk to. I'm from paging you. Just all new. All new. Hey, hey, hey. Don't know why my name intrigues you. Stuck to me like your bad tattoo. Still from paging you. Just all new. All new. Now said that I am the wrong one on the right day. Like I'm on one. What else can I say? Lighting fires without a reason. I'm hibachi cooking, you just hungry cause I'm eating. Yeah. Here we go, like what you gon' do when I'm off you? Fine, I'm only want to talk to. I'm front paging you, just all news, all news. Don't know your bad tattoo, and you just baby, I'm off you.
Hey, no. That song, I like that song a lot, actually. I haven't heard it all the way through. I just watched that clip before, but I'm about to go put that song on my phone. She can sing, man. And like I said, she has two different voices. So when you hear her speak regularly, it's like you don't expect that singing voice. And the first time I heard her on the show, like I thought it was like a parody or something when I first saw her, because I'm like, ain't no way that's the same woman. Like I thought somebody was behind the curtain or something singing, and she was, I don't know, but she can sing, y'all. She can sing. And it's funny because she actually has talked about this before. Like she says it's a lot more comfortable for her natural voice to be that high, bubbly, squeaky voice than it is for her to talk more closer to her singing voice. And I find that so interesting. So that's it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all had a little bit of fun. I hope y'all got something from it as well. I try to mix in, the little motivational pieces with some comedy, with some music, things like that, because hey, I'm trying to showcase some of my interests as well. But I have got some things going on tomorrow, so I'm going to get to bed. I was going to make it a little bit longer of a stream today, but I can't. But we will be having a second stream, so y'all stay tuned. Thank y'all for checking in. Thank y'all for checking this out. And hope y'all have a great one. As I always say, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Shout out to making it over 800. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for helping me make it to over 900. Hey, we building each other up over here. Let's keep it on going. Peace.